Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're live at Devon Prep for the decisive Game 3 of the Delco League semifinal series between the visiting Marple Newtown Black Sox and the homestanding Wayne baseball team. The two teams split the first two games of the series, with the visiting team winning each of the first two games. Marple Newtown with a win here last Saturday, 4-2 in 8 innings, before Wayne recorded an 8-inning win of its own by an 11-5 scoreline on Sunday. Go through the starting lineups. The visitors for Marple Newtown, leading off will be the shortstop, Dante Nico. Center fielder Andrew Smith bats second. Batting third will be the left fielder, Andrew Turner. Third baseman Jack Riley hits fourth. David Judge is the first baseman. He bats fifth. Bill Ford catches. He is batting in the sixth position. The seventh hitter is right fielder Corey Woodcock. Second baseman C.J. Costalis bats eighth, and Tom Carey will be the designated hitter. He bats ninth. On the mound for Marple Newtown is Mark Anderson. And for Wayne, it'll be shortstop Nate Sines leading off, followed by first baseman Alden Mathis. Ed Paparella plays right field. He bats third. Will Pfeiffer, the center fielder, will hit fourth. Batting fifth, the second baseman Dan Williams. Batting sixth, the third baseman Luke Mutz. Batting seventh and catching is Tommy Jacobs, with Sean Mulholland, the designated hitter, batting eighth, and left fielder Matt Briner batting ninth. And on the mound for Wayne, as we get ready to get started here tonight, right-hander Ashton Rains. Rains recorded the win on Sunday. He came in the bottom of the seventh inning. A little bit of trouble for Wayne. He ended up getting out of it. And then in the top of the eighth, Wayne exploded for 6 runs with 5 hits, a couple of walks to get the win. And Rains back out here to start this one. Winner goes on to the finals to face Narberth. The loser's season comes to an end. First pitch swinging is Dante Nico, and he's behind in the count, 0-1. Sun beginning the process of setting behind the third base dugout, some shadows stretching out across the field and across our broadcast vantage point. Nico takes low in the zone for strike 2. 0-2. Rains works from the windup. Now time called. Both teams similar looking uniforms, black pullover tops with white numbers, white pants, Wayne with the black pinstripes, Marple Newtown with the plain white. Nico takes outside, 1-2. Rains kicks the 1-2, popped up in the air towards right field. Paparella holds up a hand to shield the sun. Looks up, makes the catch. There's one away. So Andrew Smith, the batter. He had a big day on Sunday. Home run early on. 2 more hits, 3 for 4. An RBI, a couple of runs scored. Takes the first pitch in the dirt for ball 1. And one is ripped out towards left center. Briner won't be able to get over there. He'll let it drop in front of him and cut it off. Andrew Smith picking up where he left off on Sunday. He is aboard with a base hit. And the Black Sox have a runner on with 1 down in the first. The left fielder Andrew Turner steps in. First pitch to him, in for a called strike. Rains from the stretch. The 0-1 swung on and missed. So quickly, 0-2. Jack O'Reilly waits on deck. Sign call. You can hear the sounds of the game. We are in the front row of the bleachers, or the grandstand behind home plate, rather, here at Devon Prep. As close to the action as you can be without actually being on the grass. 0-2. That one's popped out towards right center, rather. Paparella over. He'll make the catch, 2 down. So I'll bring up Jack O'Reilly. O'Reilly 1 for 4. An RBI single in that big 6th inning for Marple Newtown. Wayne had a 5-1 lead. Marple got 1 in the 5th, and then tied it up in the 6th. Had a chance to go ahead and be 3 outs away from the finals. Bases loaded, couldn't get a run across. As O'Reilly takes high. And then in the bottom of the 7th, they had the winning run aboard. Ultimately, Wayne had the big 8th inning, and that's why we're here. O'Reilly fouls one back. Mentioned the winner of tonight's game will kick off the Delco League Finals on Thursday against Narberth, the 2 seed. If Marple Newtown wins, that game will be at Narberth Playground. If Wayne wins, that game should be right here at Devon Prep. And we'll have that one for you on DelcoLeague.com. We hope to have all the games of the finals. Raines throws over. They got him at first base. Smith can't believe it. Disagrees with the call. Tag was placed onto his back, but the pickoff goes 1-3 in your scorebook. That will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave none. We're through a half inning. It's Marple Newtown 0. Wayne coming to bat. This is Game 3 live on DelcoLeague.com. Nate Sides, Alden Mathis, Ed Paparella due up here in the bottom half of the first inning for Wayne against Marple left-hander Mark Anderson. His first pitch, fastball up and away. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-0, foul back. 1-1 the count to Anderson, or to Sides rather. Sides playing shortstop. He played shortstop on Sunday. Shifted over to the mound to finish off the game for Wayne, and all he did was record 3 strikeouts. That pitch is upstairs. 2-1 the count to Nate Sides. Sides trying to make it back to the Delco League Finals for the second year in a row, but with two different teams. Wayne, the defending champions. Anderson misses upstairs. Wayne defeated Concord. And Sides was the starting shortstop for the Canes last season. Proving the old adage, if you can't beat them, join them. It's ahead in the count, 3-1. Pitch from Anderson is high, and Sides draws a leadoff walk. So I'll bring up Alden Mathis, speaking of last year's Delco League Finals. Mathis, the MVP of the series last year, due to his performance in that best-of-5 series that Wayne won in 5 right here at Devon Prep. First pitch swinging, that one's going to get through into left field, and Wayne picking up where they left off on Sunday afternoon. First two batters aboard here in the first. So then Paparella comes in. Paparella ended up a single short of the cycle on Sunday. A double, a triple, and then the no doubt about it home run in the top of the 8th. A 3-run shot to put Wayne ahead to stay. Took all of the air out of the Marple Newtown fans and players at Marple Newtown High School on Sunday. If Wayne goes on to win this series, that is the exact moment where everything shifted. He takes high. Marple Newtown had been down 5-1. Come back to tie, had all the momentum. Then a couple runners got on board, and Paparella hit one out to right center, and that was it. He's got 2 aboard once again, ahead 1-0 in the count. Anderson from the stretch, a 1-0. Swung on and missed. Big lead off of second for Sides. And Mathis not being held at first. The pitch misses high. Marple Newtown has double play depth around the infield. Straight away in the outfield. The 2-1. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Swung on, hit down the third base line. Foul ball. Not by much. So the count will remain at 2-2. Will Pfeiffer waits on deck. Just underway here. Bottom half of the first inning, 0-0. Between Marple Newtown and Wayne, Game 3 in their best-of-3 semifinal series. The winner off to the championship series. The 2-2. Taken outside, so the count goes full to Ed Paparella. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. A big strikeout for Mark Anderson. So bring up Will Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer 0 for 2 on Sunday. Struck out, flew out, drew 2 walks, and was hit by a pitch. Scored a run, so busy day on the base paths for him nonetheless. Sides at second, Mathis at first. First pitch, breaking ball high to Pfeiffer, and that'll bring Bill Ford out from behind the plate to chat with his pitcher. I think they got their signs crossed up. He might not have been ready for that one. Real quick look around the diamond. Ford behind the plate. David Judge at first. C.J. Costales at second. Jack O'Reilly at third. Dante Nico at short. And in left, center, and right, Andrew Turner, Andrew Smith, and Corey Woodcock. The 1-0 from Anderson. That fastball in for a strike. The 1-1, this is wide. Shadow's starting to stretch a little bit further out onto the field. Third base is covered. Shadow's reaching the mound. Normally at a baseball diamond, home plate is set in such a way that the sun sets behind home plate and you see the shadows extend out from there. And now the pitch will be coming out of the shadows as the sun continues to set. The 2-1. That one's hit out towards right center field. That one's going to get down. Rounding third is Sides. The throw to the plate is a good one, but it's not in time. And some heads-up base running by Wayne. Mathis gets to third, and Pfeiffer goes to second. So a single for Will Pfeiffer gets Wayne on the board. And it'll leave runners at second and third with one out for former Delco League MVP, one of the players of the last couple decades, Dan Williams. Mentioned the shadows. A very warm day today, kind of humid, cooling down obviously as the sun goes down, but the ball could carry a bit this evening. Not quite as much, I don't think, as we saw at Citizens Bank Park last night. As Williams swings and misses. When you have Roman Quinn and Gene Segura hitting home runs, it might be a hitter's evening. Anderson has his sign, and then he steps off. Some occasional clouds coming through, helping with the shadows. A very light breeze blowing, but turn the temperature down by about 5 or 6 degrees, and it would be an absolutely perfect night to be outside. Williams swings, fouls that one back. So 0-2 the count to the Wayne second baseman. David Judge. Sorry, I got my lineup cards crossed up. Luke Mutz is on deck for Wayne. They both wear number 14. Both wear number 14 in black and white with white pants tonight. 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses inside. A nice pitch by Anderson. First and third even with the bag for Marple. Shortstop and second playing deep. Williams takes upstairs, count 2-2. Anderson kicks. The 2-2 misses outside. So now he's in danger of losing Williams after starting out ahead 0-2. Already one in for Wayne. The home team looking for more here in the first. Swung on and missed. Williams is strikeout victim number 2 for Mark Anderson. So now Luke Mutz will step up. Left-handed hitter against the left-handed pitcher, Mark Anderson. Mutz hit a 2-run double as part of the big 8th inning for Wayne at Marple on Sunday. He also walked in that one. First pitch swinging, fouled off down the left side. Anderson set the 0-1. That one swung on, hit down the left field line. That one's going to get down and go all the way to the fence. 2-run score easily as Luke Mutz trots into second base. It's 3-0 Wayne. Big 2-out hit for the Wayne third baseman. Now 3 runs across here in the first inning. And you start to think about how long, obviously it depends on what pitching you have available, but how long before you need to make a change on the mound if you're Nick Ducombe. First pitch, runner goes, throw down to third is in time, but on the wrong side of the bag. Luke Mutz steals third base. Tommy Jacobs, the catcher, at the plate. Ahead in the count, 1-0. Runner on third, 2 outs. Anderson works from the stretch. At the belt, comes home. 1-0 misses high. Three on the board for Wayne right now. Can add more. Swung on a miss, 2-1. That high fastball is very tempting when you're heading the count 2-0. Two one popped up, out of play. Two and two the count to Jacobs. Sean Mulholland waits on deck. Anderson from the stretch. The pitch. Breaking ball. He hits that one back up the middle. Gloved by Castalis. The throw in time to get Jacobs. A nice play to save a run by C.J. Castalis. And that'll retire the side. But Wayne gets 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, they leave one. We're through 1 full inning. It's Wayne 3, Marple Newtown 0. You're listening to Game 3 of the semifinals here on DelcoLeague.com. 4, 5, 6 due up for Marple Newtown here in the top of the second inning. Jack Riley will continue his at bat. He'll get a fresh count after he was up when Andrew Smith was picked off. First pitch to him, misses outside. Wayne on top, 3-0 here in the early going. And this winner take all game 3. 1-0 swung on and missed. It'll be O'Reilly, Judge, and Ford. 1-1, off-speed pitch, couldn't hold up. So 1-2 the count. One-two pitch. Upstairs, 2-2. Thank you all for joining us tonight's broadcast. We've got a good crowd out here tonight, lining the driveway into Devon Prep and here in the grandstand. So Riley pokes that one out to center field. Pfeiffer moves over to his left. He makes the catch for out number 1. David Judge steps in. His last at-bat here on Saturday was a 2-run double that put Marple Newtown on top and allowed the Black Sox to take the 1-0 lead in the series. On Sunday, not quite as good a day. Hit into a fielder's choice and did score a run. Takes the first pitch high. So he'll look to recapture some of that Saturday magic. 1-0. Off speed, it gets in there for a strike. Rain's working quickly, relatively efficiently. The pitch. Another breaking ball in the inside corner. Nice pitch by Rains. Heading the count, a ball and 2 strikes. That one's high. Rains kicks, comes home. Swung on and missed. Catcher can't hold on. Jacobs will fire down to first. And Judge is retired on strikes. Take a quick trip around the diamond for Wayne. Ashton Rains on the mound. We mentioned Tommy Jacobs catching. Alden Mathis at first. Dan Williams at second. Luke Mutz at third. Nate Sides at short. In the outfield, Matt Briner in left. Will Pfeiffer in center. Ed Paparella in right. So 2 away for Bill Ford, the Marple Newtown catcher. First pitch to him in for a strike. Swung on and missed. Couldn't catch up to the fastball. So 0-2 the count. Rains winds. Misses upstairs. Rains 0-2 is popped up towards left center. Pfeiffer rather comes in. He'll make the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Ashton Rains. No runs, hits, errors, none left. We'll go to the home half of the second. It's Wayne 3, Marple Newtown 0. Sean Mulholland leads off the second inning for Wayne on top 3-0. First pitch swinging popped up towards right field. Somewhat deep, but Woodcock is over. He makes the catch for out number 1. Bring up Matt Briner. Briner bats from the left side against left-hander Mark Anderson. First pitch in for a called strike. The 0-1 catches the outer half, so 0-2 the count to Briner. He'll step out. The 0-2. Once poked foul. Out of play behind the Wayne dugout. Wayne inhabiting the third base dugout. Marple Newtown in the first base dugout. I'd guess there's no coincidence which dugout the home team elects to take in these games based on where the sun sets. See the guys in the Marple Newtown dugout with sunglasses on, hands over their eyes. Briner pokes that out to left center, but it'll be flagged down by Andrew Smith. 2 down. And the home team relaxing in the shade of its own dugout. The sun beating down on the visitors, at least the first few innings of this one. Top of the order now, Nate Sides walked and scored in the first. Curveball drops in, wide for ball 1. Hit down the right field line. Woodcock on the run. It's in foul ground. Will he get there? He will. Is it in play? Yes, it is. Great play by Corey Woodcock to make the catch in foul ground, and that will retire the side in a very important 1-2-3 inning for Mark Anderson. If Marple's going to have any chance to get back into this, they need to put some zeros on the scoreboard. They do it in the second. No runs, hits, errors, none left. 2 in the books. It's 3-0 Wayne. This is Game 3 of the Delco League semifinals on DelcoLeague.com. Woodcock takes outside. So it'll be Woodcock followed by C.J. Costalis and Tom Carey, bottom of the order for Marple. Black Sox trail 3-0. Woodcock swings, fouls it off. Count is full to right fielder Corey Woodcock. Made a nice catch on the run and foul ground to end the bottom half of the second. Ooh. Woodcock turns to get out of the way of it. Ball hits his bat and careens into the Marple Newtown dugout. So in an effort to protect himself, he almost took out a couple of teammates. He stays alive. Count remains full. Ashton Raines comes home, swung on and tipped, held on by Tommy Jacobs. Woodcock goes down on strikes. One away in the third. C.J. Costalis at the dish for the Black Sox. First pitch from Raines. Up and away, 1-0. Costalis, 1 for 4 on Sunday. Now ahead in the count 2-0. Tom Carey waiting on deck. "2-0 is outside. So Costalis ahead 3-0. Likely be taking a pitch or two here. He does take. Raines gets pitch over for strike one. A 3-1, a fastball in for a called strike. So Raines battles back to fill up the count. Pitch. Hit out towards right field. Paparella's over. He'll make it. So 2 down in the third. Tom Carey steps in. Carey with an RBI single in the 6th inning. Just past Alden Mathis at first base. Tied the game for Marple. On Sunday, he takes ball 1. Raines winds the 1-0. Breaking ball misses inside. He's fallen behind all 3 hitters this inning. Battled back to full count before he struck out Woodcock. Filled up the count before he induced a fly ball from Costalis, and now Carey takes strike 1. Dante Nico waits on deck. 2-1, line drive right back through the box. Raines ducks, puts his glove up, can't get a piece of it. So Carey is aboard with a 2-out single. Ashton Raines take a second to collect his thoughts after Mr. Rawlings headed right back to his head. So Nico steps in, 0 for 1, flew out to right to lead off the ball game. First pitch to him. It's taken for a called strike. The 0-1 misses high. Infield back, except Alden Mathis at first base, holding Tom Carey. Does not look particularly runnerish at this point in the ballgame. Way inside, Nico gets out of the way. So 2-1. Time called. Nico ahead in the count, 2-1. Rain's pitch, taken outside. Three and 1 the count to Nico. Carey on first, 2 outs. Top half of the third inning. Here in game 3. The pitch. Up and away. So Nico draws the walk. So Andrew Smith, he of the 4 hits in his last 5 plate appearances, steps up and he's the tying run. And that will bring Brian Feely out of the dugout to talk to Ashton Raines. Tommy Jacobs will join him. Smith, we said 3 for 4 on Sunday with a home run. A couple of runs scored. So not a hitter that you can take lightly right here. 1 for 1 today. And on the other hand, Smith with 2 runners aboard. Keep the inning going. Base hit, he might be able to score Carey. You know, just the third inning here, but we're only playing 7. Well, I'll say we're only scheduled for 7. These two have played 8 in each of the first 2 games of the series. So here we go. Rains from the stretch. First pitch. Misses outside. Swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Breaking ball. Smith not able to get a piece of it, so a ball and 2 strikes. To the Black Sox center fielder. Rains eyes the runner at second. Tom Carey comes home. Smith tries to check his swing. It doesn't matter. It's a called third strike. He is down looking. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. The Black Sox leave 2 big runners aboard here in the third. We go the home half of the inning. It's Wayne 3, Marple Newtown 0. This is Game 3 of the Delco League semifinals, live on DelcoLeague.com. 2, 3, 4 due up for Wayne here in the third. Alden Mathis leading it off. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike. Wayne on top, 3-0. The winner heads to the finals, where Narberth awaits. Series set to begin on Thursday night as Mathis takes low. The location of the start of the series will depend upon the winner of this game. Anderson misses low and away. Should Wayne hang on and win this one, they're the top seed. They'll host Game 1, as well as Game 2 and any potential Game 5. Mathis takes low and away. If Marple earns the victory, then Game 1 will be at Narberth. Anderson kicks, misses inside. Alden Mathis draws another walk. He's aboard for the second time tonight. Singled and scored in the first. So Ed Paparella steps in. Anderson works from the stretch, checks the runner. They're holding him at first. Pitches upstairs. Ball 1. That one misses inside. So Paparella heading the count 2-0. Takes that one for a called strike, so 2-1 now. Anderson set at the belt. Kicks and delivers. Paparella swings. That one is up in the air. In foul territory, back over our heads. So 2-2 the count. Breaking ball upstairs. The count goes full to Paparella. Will Pfeiffer waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Fouled off the netting. Behind the plate. We'll do it again. Alden Mathis at first. Nobody out. The 3-0 ball game here in the bottom half of the third inning. Three-two pitch. Swung on, hit on the ground towards third. Backhanded by O'Reilly. Drops it. The throw not in time. So Paparella aboard. O'Reilly looks to the sky and knows he should have made that play. Struggled to glove it. May have taken a hop on him, but it's a play that has to be made. It'll go into the book as an E5. So Mathis over to second. Now Pfeiffer bunts one up the third baseline, but foul. That one landed, it was in the air, it landed about 3/4 of the way up the line in foul territory. Looked exactly the way you imagine a bunt from a cleanup hitter to look. Left-handed hitting Pfeiffer, pushing the bunt up the third baseline. Jack O'Reilly on the edge of the infield grass now at third, as is David Judge over at first. Double play depth up the middle. Costalis and Nico. 0-1 to Pfeiffer. Takes one inside. He did not square. Anderson in the same position he found himself in the first. First two runners aboard. That ended in a 3 spot on the scoreboard for Wayne. Anderson cannot afford another one of those. The pitch. Breaking ball drops in for strike 2. One and 2 the count, nobody out. Anderson has his sign. The 1-2. Tap foul. The pitch misses outside, 2-2. Anderson comes home. That one's hit out towards center, fairly deep. Smith is over, makes the catch. Mathis tags and goes to third. So one down in the third. Dan Williams steps in, an RBI opportunity for the veteran. First pitch to Williams. Fouls off. Nothing and 1 the count to the Wayne second baseman. Alden Mathis at third and Paparella at first. One down in the third. Williams takes ball 1. Luke Mutz waits on deck. That one is chop foul down the third base line. A couple of youngsters in attendance take off. And there goes the third. I don't understand the motivation of the third. The other guys have got a 30, 40-yard head start. You can clearly see where the ball is. It's not going to be a search for it at all, but boys will be boys. Taps that one foul. Count remains at a ball and 2 strikes. Also, I don't think anyone told those kids they're going to be asked to give that ball back. Anderson from the belt. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Gets Williams on strikes for the second time tonight. Now 2 down in the third for Luke Mutz. A 2-out, 2-run double by Mutz. Made this a 3-0 game. He's got a runner on third and another one on first. Again with 2 outs, an opportunity to put a little more space on that scoreboard. First pitch to him. Is swung on and hit into left field for a base hit. Right through the left side, so Luke Mutz with 2 hits and 3 RBI. It's 4-0 Wayne. First hit of the inning, Mathis reached via a walk. And Paparella via the error, he ends up at second base. So first and second now for Tommy Jacobs. First pitch to the Wayne catcher. Outside, 1-0. Anderson set, comes home. Inside, blocked by Ford in the dirt. Two down, a run in, 2 on in the third inning. Jacob swings, fouls it off. 2-1 the count. 4-0 the score. Favor of the home team from Wayne. Pitch is up and away. Now 3-1, and Sean Mulholland on deck. Might get a chance to bat with the bases loaded and really break this one open. The 3-1 is high, and that will load the bases. No one getting loose for Marple Newtown. Anderson may be the guy for a while as Brady Mutz trots out to first base. Courtesy runner for Tommy Jacobs. So Mulholland steps in, flew out to right his first time up. Sacks packed, full of Wayne baseball players. First pitch to him is low. 1 across this inning, 4 for the night. Anderson kicks the 1-0, breaking ball in for a strike. Mulholland taking all the way. Southpaw is set. The 1-1 catches the inner half. Mulholland steps out, shakes his head. Ball and 2 strikes to the DH for Wayne. The pitch. Breaking ball in for a called third strike. Anderson gets out of the inning with just the 1 run. 1 hit. A couple of strikeouts, but Wayne leaves the bases loaded. We're through 3. Wayne on top, 4-0. This is game 3 of the semifinals. Right here on DelcoLeague.com. First pitch to Andrew Turner, misses for a ball. The 1-0 is low and away. 2-0 the count. Top half of the fourth inning. Wayne leads it 4-0. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors. 4 left on base for Wayne. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error. 2 left on for the Black Sox. The 2-0 in for a called strike. It'll be Andrew Turner, Jack O'Reilly, and David Judge here in the top half of the fourth. Raines gets that one in there. 2-2 now. Swung on and fouled off. Those who parked their cars behind the seats here at Devon Prep certainly getting a neck workout turning around. Foul balls peppering the area. Pitch is taken low. 3-2 now. The count to Turner. Turner hits it on the ground, deep in the hole to short. Sides, fields at the throw. He is not in time. So an infield single for Andrew Turner. Ball kind of fielded in that not quite no man's land out between third and short. So I'll bring up Jack O'Reilly. O'Reilly flew out to center his first time up. Pitch in the dirt. 1-0 the count to O'Reilly. Two 2-0 now the count. O'Reilly takes a called strike, 2-1. Middle of the order batting for Marple here in the middle of the game, fourth inning now. Got 12 outs to play with, a 4-run deficit. Now time called. Raines will finish his windup. Wasted a good pitch there. Time called before he threw it. Swung on. That one's hit a long way out towards left. Center, rather. Pfeiffer over towards the wall in left center. That ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Jack O'Reilly. That will cut the Wayne lead in half. It's 4-2. Just like that with one swing, the Black Sox have gotten right back into this one. A whole new ball game now with nobody out here in the fourth. It's a 2-run lead for Wayne. Raines will offer to David Judge, misses upstairs. That one just misses a little high, so 2-0 the count. The jury, seated behind home plate, did not think that was a ball. Now Judge rips that one down the third base line, but foul. That home run. O'Reilly put a jolt into the ball, put a bit of a jolt into the Marple Newtown dugout, as a home run often does. The 2-1. That one is swung and hit down the left field line. That one's going to drop in for a hit. Judge will round first. He'll have to stay there, as Matt Briner did a good job getting over to cut it off. That is the one spot out of our view here from where we're sitting. You can see it drop, but not how deep. Briner was playing fairly deep, as are Pfeiffer and Paparella in the outfield. That'll get some activity started in the bullpen for Wayne. Right-hander Culver Hughes getting his tosses in as Tommy Jacobs chats with Ashton Raines. Home plate umpire will go break that one up. Tying run at the plate now in the person of Bill Ford with nobody out here in the fourth. What is now a 4-2 ball game. David Judge, the man on first. First pitch inside to Bill Ford. Corey Woodcock waits on deck. Swung on and fouled back, 1-1. Raines' 1-1 pitch is fouled off again, so 1-2 the count. Ford just off. Fouling them straight back. Raines quickly throws over to first. He picked off Andrew Turner on Sunday. Turner was aboard with one out in the seventh as the winning run. Off-speed pitch inside, 2-2. Ford 1 for 2 with a double and a walk on Sunday. 2-2 pitch, tries to hold up. Did he go? Yes, he did. Called third strike. Well, I guess that's a swinging third strike. So Bill Ford is down for out number 1. Big out for Ashton Raines after the first 3 batters all tagged him for hits. First pitch to Corey Woodcock, low and away. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Woodcock 0 for 3, sacrifice fly and an RBI in that big 6th inning on Sunday. Raines steps off. Hughes getting loose still for Wayne. Woodcock takes strike 2. One-two pitch, fastball outside. Count level at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Woodcock. CJ Costalis, the on-deck hitter. Chop foul off the fence in front of the Wayne dugout. The 2-2. Up and in. Count goes full. Three-two pitch. Hit in the air on the infield. On the right side, Williams takes a couple steps back. He's under it. He catches it just on the edge of the outfield grass. Woodcock is retired. C.J. Costella steps in. 0 for 1 on the night. Man on first, 2 outs. Four to 2 the score. On the ground to short. Sides will throw it over to first. Plenty of time to retire Costellas. And Marple Newtown here in the fourth. 2 runs on 3 hits. The big fly. A 2-run home run by Jack O'Reilly. And they leave 1. We're at the midpoint of this one. It's Wayne 4, Marple Newtown 2. You're listening to Game 3 of the semifinals live on DelcoLeague.com. First pitch swinging, Matt Briner fouls off the offering from Mark Anderson to start the 4th inning. Wayne batting here in the bottom half of the inning. Just saw their lead cut in half. It's 4-2. Briner hits that one in the air. Out to left field. Coming on is Turner. A long run. He'll make the catch. And quickly one away. Jack O'Reilly with a 2-run home run to get Marple Newtown back in this one. Black Sox, the 4 seed, trying to stun the top-seeded Wayne, just like they did on Saturday. Top of the order, Nate Sides. 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Takes ball 1. That one misses wide, 2-0. Left-hander Christian Mosler started on Sunday. He's throwing behind the Marple dugout. So is someone else. They're throwing to each other, nothing hard, just some preliminary catch to get loose. As that pitch misses down and in, so 3-0 the count. Sides takes a called strike. 3-1 the count. As Alden Mathis waits on deck. Time call. That one's high. Sides draws his second walk of the day. Fourth issued by Anderson. First pitch to Alden Mathis in for a called strike. Mathis 1 for 1, singled in the first, walked in the third. Came in to score both times. Swung on and missed. Pitch gets away from Ford, so heading down to second is Sides. I think he was going on the pitch, and Mathis was trying to protect the runner. The 0-2 in the dirt, 1-2. One-two pitch from Anderson. Breaking ball called, third strike. Mathis walks away muttering. So then Paparella steps in. Paparella 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out, reached on an error. First pitch to him. In for a called strike. Swung on, hit out towards left. Turner's got a read on it. Drifts to his left, makes the catch in left center field. That will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, one left. 4 in the books. Wayne on top 4-2. This is game 3 on DelcoLeague.com. New pitcher on the mound for Wayne, right-hander Culver Hughes. He inherits a 4-2 lead. Ashton Rains, 4 innings, allowed 5 hits, 2 runs. Struck out 3. Tom Carey leads it off for Marple Newtown, 1 for 1, takes a ball. Then it'll be the top of the order, Dante Nico and Andrew Smith. That one low and away. 2-0. Wayne on top, 4-2. So work our way into the later innings, top half of the 5th inning. Called strike, 2-1. Mark Anderson able to get the shutdown inning after Marple scored 2 in the 4th. Black Sox with a little bit of momentum here. Carey fouls one off. And that one hits Tommy Jacobs. And he is in a considerable amount of pain. But they caught him on the inside of the ankle. Just out of the reach of his shin pads. He's going to get up, try to hobble it off. Looks like he's okay. So 2-2 the count to Carey, leading off here in the 5th. Fouls off the breaking ball. So he'll stay alive. Dante Nico waiting on deck. Takes ball 3, count goes full. The pitch swung on and missed. So Carey down on strikes for the first out of the 5th. So Dante Nico 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch to him, misses for ball 1. Called strike, 1-1. Swung on and missed. Culver Hughes ahead in the count, 1-2. Nico tries to check his swing. They go down to first base. They say he didn't go. Kind of an important call because he backed away as Jacobs had to chase down the pitch that was high. Normal situation, if he had been charged with a swing, he would have been able to get down to first base. So you almost never see a guy rung up on a pitch like that because of that. And he takes that one low, so 3-2 the count. Now time is called. Nico steps back in. Hughes from the windup, the 3-2 pitch. It's outside. Dante Nico has drawn his second walk of the night. So I bring up Andrew Smith, represents the tying run 1 for 2 tonight. Singled back in the first inning. And a home run on Sunday, part of his big day. First pitch to him is in the dirt. Jacobs pops up as Nico heads back to first. Ankle looking no worse for wear, but kind of thing that might start to get sore a little later tonight. If it's not still sore now. Pitch is low, 2-0 the count. Hughes from the stretch, the 2-0. Breaking ball gets in for a strike. Alden Mathis holding Dante Nico at first. Mutz on the edge of the grass at third. 2-1, breaking ball in for a strike. Just past 7 o'clock here. Out in Devon. Quick throw over to first. Caught Nico leaning a little bit, but the throw was very high. Didn't really seem like an earnest pickoff attempt by Hughes. 2-2. That one's in the dirt, and it gets past Jacobs, and it rolls into the dugout. So they're going to halt Nico at second on the wild pitch. Ball becomes dead. Not a lot, I would say not a lot. There's hardly any foul ground behind home plate. With the padded wall, that ball gets back in a hurry, but it went off at an angle and shot off into the dugout. 3-2 pitch is high, and that gets away from Jacobs, so Nico's going to take third. Hughes missing very high in the zone. So 2 wild pitches there. The second one coming on ball 4, and that allows Smith to head down to first. And now Andrew Turner singled and scored in the 4th. He gets up with a tying run on first and just 1 out here in the 5th. You get the sense that this is the opportunity Marple Newtown's going to have to take advantage of with Jack O'Reilly waiting on deck. First pitch, Turner takes a strike. Turner 1 for 2. Beat out an infield single to lead off the 4th inning. Came around to score on O'Reilly's 2-run home run 1 batter later. The 0-1. Hughes misses low and away. He's been able to get that breaking ball over for a strike, and when he's missed with it, he's missed low and away. It's the fastball. Seems to have a little trouble commanding up in the zone. The 1-1. Swung on, ripped down the line, a fair ball! Dante Nico walks home all the way over to third is Andrew Smith. They're going to hold him there. And pulling up into second base is Andrew Turner. It's now a 4-3 ball game with a go-ahead run in scoring position. And the tying run 90 feet away with 1 out in the 5th. Big hit for Andrew Turner. And I'll bring up Jack O'Reilly, who has the big hit. Capital B, capital H for Marple tonight. A 2-run home run. Base hit here could put the Black Sox on top as he takes low and away. No action in either bullpen. So Culver Hughes has this game for the time being. 1-0 swung on and missed at an off-speed pitch. 1-1 the count to Riley. Fouled off. 1-2 the count. Andrew Smith at third, Andrew Turner at second. 1 away here in the top half of the 5th inning. What is now a 4-3 ball game. Game 3 of the semifinals between Wayne and Marple Newtown. The winner gets Narberth on Thursday night. Breaking ball swung on and fouled off. So O'Reilly stays alive. Hughes pitch. Breaking ball inside. Level of 2 balls and 2 strikes. David Judge waits on deck. Swung on and missed. Big strikeout for Culver Hughes. So now 2 away for David Judge, 1 for 2 with a single. Back in the 4th, struck out in the 2nd. The hero of the 8th inning of Saturday's game, base hit here, could put his team on top for the first time tonight. First pitch, taken up and away. "1-0" swung on and missed. Infield playing back, outfield straight away. Shaded a hair towards the left field line in left is Briner. Big gap in left center. 1-2 chop towards third. Heading back on his mutts. He feels it. The throw bounces in time. A great play by Luke Mutz to keep Wayne on top. A tough ground ball to end the 5th. 1 run, 1 hit. Marple leaves 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Stretch time at Devon Prep. It's 4-3 Wayne. This is Game 3 live on DelcoLeague.com. Heart of the order for Wayne here in the bottom of the 5th. 4, 5, 6. Will Pfeiffer, Dan Williams, Luke Mutz. First pitch from Mark Anderson, in for a called strike. 4-3, Wayne with the lead. 3 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd for Wayne, then 2 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th for Marple. Pitches upstairs to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer 1 for 2 with an RBI single in the 1st. Later came in to score. Takes that one outside. 3-1 the count. Swung on and hit out towards right. Woodcock back to the fence. Looks up. That was going to bounce off the fence. Throw into second, not in time. So Pfeiffer aboard with a leadoff double. Wayne will try to get at least the 1 run back. And Dan Williams is up. As we mentioned, the winner of tonight's game will take on Narberth in the finals, currently set to start Thursday night, either at Narberth Playground or here in Devon. Marple Newtown 0 for 2 against Narberth this year. A couple of one-run losses, an 11-10 ball game and a 4-3 score. Wayne 0-1-1, a 3-1 loss. Their only regular season loss of the year came early on against Narberth. Then a 3-3 tie that we brought to you. It was one of our featured games during the regular season. Wayne had a 3-0 lead in that one. Narberth tied it up. Game called due to darkness. First pitch to Dan Williams was high for a ball. Anderson from the stretch. Peeks at Pfeiffer. Comes home. Breaking ball just misses high, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Up and away. Now 3-0 to Williams. From Anderson. Gets it over for a called strike. Anderson taking a lot of time out there on the mound. With Pfeiffer at second, nobody out. The 3-1. That one misses, so Dan Williams draws a walk. First and second, nobody out for the third time tonight for Wayne. Now Nick Ducombe will come out of the Marple Newtown dugout. Nobody getting loose for the Black Sox. There were some preliminary throws for Wayne. Not sure who it was throwing. But that throwing has come to an end. The conversation is over on the mound. So bring up Luke Mutz, his defense over at third base. Preserve the lead for Wayne. His bat is what gave it to them. He bunts that one back to the mound. Anderson's only play is at first. And C.J. Costales covering, able to hold the bag, and the throw beats Mutz. Tell you what, the Wayne fans have not liked any call made by any umpire tonight. That seemed like a pretty good one to me. So sack bunt for Mutz. He's got 2 hits, a stolen base, 3 RBI tonight. On the play, Pfeiffer goes to third, Dan Williams to second. 1 down for Tommy Jacobs, 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch to him, breaking ball in for a strike as the Boo Birds return. That one misses, 1-1. Taps that one foul, ball and 2 strikes. And Anderson, you got to imagine, will be going for the strikeout. With runners at second and third, infield in on the edge of the outfield, on the edge of the infield grass, rather. For Marple, 1-2 pitch. Fastball high. The 2-2 is outside. So the count is full to Tommy Jacobs. First base is open. Second and third, one out here in the fifth. That breaking ball misses, so Jacobs draws another walk. Once again, the bases are loaded. So Sean Mulholland steps in as Brady Mutz trots out to run for Jacobs. Mulholland 0 for 2 on the night, but he's got 3 on. Try to bring home. First pitch is up and away. Came up with the bases loaded in the third. Anderson got him looking. One 0 in for a called strike. The 1-1. Mulholland can't hold up. Or maybe he can. They appeal. He went around. It's both the umpire and catcher trying to get out of the way of that pitch. Ford able to snag it. So 1-2 the count to Mulholland. Infield a double play depth with the bases loaded, except at the corners. That one is hit in the air towards center. Smith will make the catch. Throw home is cut off by David Judge, sliding across the plate. His will play for a sacrifice fly for Sean Mulholland. And Wayne back on top by 2. It's 5-3. It's Matt Briner, left fielder, steps in 0 for 2 on the night. Now they appeal over to third base, but the umpire says that Will Pfeiffer did not leave early. Pitch to Briner inside for a ball, 1-0. Nate Sides waits on deck. One's over the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Runners at first and second with 2 down here in the fifth. 1 run already in. Briner takes inside. Anderson's pitch. Gets that one to break over the plate. Scout 2-2 to Matt Briner. 2 outs and 2 on in the fifth. The pitch. Swung on and hit up the middle. A diving attempt by Dante Nico. He can't quite get there, and then it's booted by Smith. But the runner holds at second base. Dan Williams comes in to score. RBI single for Matt Briner. It's 6-3 Wayne. Dante Nico almost made the defensive play of the season. He dove behind the bag at second to try to snag that one. He couldn't get to it. And then Andrew Smith out in center field couldn't pick it up. But the courtesy runner, Brady Mutz, was still at second base. So that'll be it for Mark Anderson. We'll have a pitching change. We'll bring that one to you in just a second here on DelcoLeague.com. First pitch swinging, Nate Sides hits that one a long way, but foul down the left field line. Two in for Wayne here in the bottom half of the fifth. They lead at 6-3. The 0-1. That one's fouled off down the right field line. Heading back on it is Judge. He makes the catch. Is it in play? Yes. He disappeared behind the dugout. That'll retire the side, but two across for Wayne on 2 hits. A couple of walks. A couple of sacrifices. 5 full in the books. It's Wayne 6, Marple Newtown 3. You're listening to Game 3, the semifinals live on DelcoLeague.com. Bill Ford, first pitch swinging, pops it up on the left side of the infield. Luke Mutz calls off Nate Sides. One pitch, one out here in the sixth of a 6-3 ball game. First pitch to Corey Woodcock, misses outside for a ball. CJ Costalis waiting on deck. One down here in the sixth. Woodcock, 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. Culver Hughes still on the mound for Wayne. The 2-1. Swung on, fouled back. So 2-2 the count. The sun setting behind the houses here in Devon. No more sun on the field. Is the sun setting on the Marple Newtown season? As Culver Hughes fires a fastball over everybody. Black Sox with 5 outs to play with, down 3 runs. They've also got to keep Wayne off the scoreboard in the sixth. The 3-2. Outside, Corey Woodcock draws a walk. First pitch to CJ Costalis, misses for ball 1. Costalis 0 for 2 on the day. The 1-0 is outside. The 2-0 misses wide, so Hughes behind 3-0 now to Costalis. That one's inside. So 2 aboard for Tom Carey. He represents the tying run. We might see some activity get started in the Wayne bullpen, as there is a catcher there, but not yet a pitcher. Carey 1 for 2 as Brian Feely calls for time. There's a right-hander, not sure who that is. Just a quick chat with Feely and Hughes and catcher Tommy Jacobs. Infield playing a double play depth. Mathis not holding the runner at first. Nobody within shouting distance of the bag at second, so a big lead for Corey Woodcock. First pitch to Tom Carey, breaking ball high. Dante Nico, the Marple shortstop, waiting on deck. Pitch misses low. 2-0. Now Hughes steps off. 2-0. Over the outer half, 2-1. You can feel the tension with every pitch. 3-run game late, but it's still within a swing of the bat. That one bounces up in front of the plate. Jacobs not able to get to it. The runners will move up. So now second and third with one out. 3-1 the count to Carey. He takes an off-speed pitch. Count goes full, 3-2. Double play not in order, but the infield still playing back. They will concede the run on a ground ball. That one's low. Carey draws the walk. The bases are loaded with one out. A 6-3 ball game. As Dante Nico will come up. He will face a different pitcher. That'll be it for Culver Hughes. An inning and a third. He is responsible for all 3 runners on base. Faced 10 batters, walked 5 of them. Struck out 2. So we'll bring you the pitch and change in just a moment. Big spot in this one, top of the 6th here at Devon Prep. You are listening to Game 3 of the Delco League semifinals between Marple Newtown and Wayne, live on DelcoLeague.com. Joe Peluso on the mound for Wayne. He inherits the most unenviable of situations. Bases loaded, one out. First pitch swinging, Dante Nico fouls one back our way. That one lands just behind the chairs here at Devon Prep. Good news is no one tried to be a hero and catch that. Although it looks like the one closest to making the play was Narberth manager Steve DeBarberi here doing a little scouting. His team with a weekend sweep of Springfield. 5-1, 3-0. Booked their spot in the finals. Nico takes a breaking ball for strike 2. Andrew Smith waits on deck. This is the moment for Marple Newtown. Down by 3. The bases are loaded. Just one out. The 0-2. Checks the swing, pitches. Called, third strike. Delayed call by the umpire. Nico goes down looking for out number 2. So Andrew Smith steps in. Smith 1 for 2. Walked, struck out, but he singled back in the first. Base hit will score 2. First pitch. Swung on and missed. The 0-1 tap foul, 0-2. Joe Peluso comes in, strikes out the first batter he faces. He's ahead of the second one, 0-2. Smith has power. Peluso ahead in the count, 0-2. The pitch. Swung on the ground at first. Mathis fields it. He'll win the foot race to the bag, and Joe Peluso comes in, gets out both batters he faces to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 walks in the inning, and they're all stranded. Go to the home half of the 6th. Wayne leads it 6-3. Alden Mathis swings at the first pitch, hits that one down the left field line. It's going to drop in for a hit. He will round first, pull up at second with a leadoff double for Wayne. Here in the bottom half of the 6th inning, Wayne with a 6-3 lead. 3 defensive outs away from a spot in their 3rd consecutive championship series. So Paparella steps in. 0-3 on the night. First pitch to Paparella in for a called strike. Paparella fouls one off out of play. Threading the needle between 2 cars. Swung on and missed. Well, Paparella down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1 away for Will Pfeiffer. Doubled and scored in the 5th. A big 2-run inning for Wayne to add some breathing room. No action in the bullpen. It looks like Joe Peluso will be called on to finish it off. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Now the throw over to second. They try to pick off Mathis. Just miss. A little bit of a slow developing play over there. Mathis was able to get back. The pitch fouled back. After Pfeiffer, it'll be Dan Williams waiting on deck. Outfield playing very deep. Swung on and missed. Ball and 2 strikes to count. Inside. Count even at 2-2. On the outside corner, a called third strike. Black Sox hurler coming from the side. Able to get that pitch to break over the plate. Difficult for the left-handed batter to tell before it's too late. So here comes Dan Williams, takes the first pitch for a called strike. Williams 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts, walked and scored in the 5th. A 3 true outcomes kind of day for Williams. Takes one high, of course, the 3 true outcomes. A walk, a strikeout, and a home run. The only plays that are completely independent of fielding ability. One. This is low and away. Alden Mathis led off the inning with a double. He's still out there at second base, 2 down in the 6th. Williams swings, fouls it off. The netting here at Devon Prep extending behind home plate and then goes up, I'd say, about 20 feet in the air before it bends in towards the field to catch those sort of foul balls. 2-2 pitch, up and in. Look out full to Williams. Runner goes, swung on, hit in the air to center. Breaking back is Smith now. He's going to come in on it. Straightaway center, he makes the catch, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Wayne leaves 1. 3 outs away from a trip to the finals. Wayne leads it 6-3 as we head to the 7th. This is Game 3, live on DelcoLeague.com. Top of the 7th inning here from Devon Prep. Last chance for Marple Newtown. 3-4-5 due up for the Black Sox. Andrew Turner, Jack O'Reilly, David Judge. Wayne on top, 6-3. First pitch from Joe Peluso, low and away. Or rather, in there for strike one. That one swung on a miss. 0-2 the count. Peluso fooled me. He had that breaking pitch. That slider cutting across the zone. Turner 2 for 3 on the day. Swings, hits that one out towards left. Matt Briner coming in on it. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Jack O'Reilly steps in. 1 for 3, a 2-run home run in the 4th. Turned what early on looked to be an easier one for Wayne into a real good ball game. Takes the first pitch from Peluso, low and away, 1-0. Marple has had chances, and if they're not able to come back and tie this one, they're going to look at the last 2 innings when they left 5 men aboard. Despite only getting 1 hit, O'Reilly takes a strike. Opportunities on Sunday, especially in that 6th inning. As Riley chaps one back up the middle, Peluso got a glove on it, knocked it down. Fielded by Nate Sides. The throw over to first is in time. Peluso fell down. Put that one in your scorebook, 1-6-3. And now into the doors of the Last Chance Saloon walks David Judge, the last hope for Marple Newtown. 2 down here in the 7th. And as I was saying, the Black Sox with chances on Sunday, chances tonight, just not quite able to get over the hump. As Judge takes a strike against the top seed and really over the last couple years, premier franchise. The last number of years. And Judge now down 0-2 in the count. Peluso working from the stretch. Swung on and missed. That will do it for this one. Wayne with a 6-3 win. Locks up a spot in the Delco League Championship Series for the 3rd consecutive season for Marple Newtown in the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left for the victorious Wayne baseball team. 6 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They leave 8. For Marple, 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They also leave 8. Winning pitcher Ashton Raines. He won both Game 2 and Game 3 for Wayne in this one. The loss goes to Mark Anderson. Time of the game, about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Wayne takes it 6-3. They will move on to host Game 1 of the Delco League Finals. The tentative schedule for the series, Game 1, set for Thursday night right here at Devon Prep at 5:30. Game 2 set for Saturday afternoon here at Devon. First pitch probably around 3 o'clock. Game 3 moves to Narberth on Sunday, a 2 o'clock start time. Game 4, if necessary, a week from tonight at Narberth. And then, should there be a 5th game, it will be right back here at Devon next Wednesday. Start time for those midweek games, 5:30. As you can see, a little earlier than the normal 5:45. During the season, they start at 6. They move it to 5:45 for the playoffs. And we start here at around 5:30 tonight during the finals as It's about 10 minutes of 8, and there's not that much daylight remaining in this one. But Wayne takes it 6-3. They move on to the Delco League Finals. For the third consecutive season, they will meet Narberth for the third time in 5 years. Narberth got the better of them in 2016 and 2018, part of the Mudcats' 3 straight years in the finals. Aston Valley was the winner in 2017. Last year, Wayne beat Concord in a 5-game series. So the series in 2016 and 2018 between these teams both went 5 games. Wayne took 5 to beat Concord next year. This is a series that, if you looked at the standings at the end of the year, if you watched throughout the abbreviated 16-game season, this is what you expected to see. Number 1, Wayne. Number 2, Narberth. The class of the league this year and over the past couple of years. And they will do battle for the Delco League Championship once again for the third time in 5 years. And it'll start here Thursday night. We'll have it for you live on DelcoLeague.com. Again, that is just a tentative schedule, the expected schedule. Any updates to that schedule will be found on the league website. Maybe as early as tonight, but definitely by tomorrow. But if you're not going to be able to make it out to Devon and you want to stay home and keep your distance, we encourage you to do so. We encourage you to tune in right here like you have tonight. Thanks for listening once again. Wayne 6, Marple Newtown 3. Wayne wins the semifinal series 2-1. They'll meet Narberth Thursday night right here at Devon Prep. First pitch 5:30. Be sure to tune in right here on DelcoLeague.com. Thanks again for listening. Have a good night.